Hey kids, and welcome to the show. Today, we're going to be talking about secrets. Well, kind of. We're going to be talking about a type of secret, and it's the type of secret that has destroyed a lot of small businesses because it is a huge business mistake. I'm not going to say it's the biggest. I'm not even going to say it's the top 10, but it is a huge business mistake, and that is secrets. So before we get into that, hey guys, while you're in the down there hitting the like, share, and subscribe, and share, comment, all that stuff, head down to the description, click on that Scars and Stripes link, and empower veterans by buying some coffee. Use my link, I get a little bit, and then we'll use that to support our channel. So, thanks a lot, and here, let's go back to the video. Why do people want to keep their family secrets secret? Well, the bad ones, I guess you would want to keep secret. But the ones that you love, why would you want to keep those secret? Like that favorite recipe, that famous, grandma's famous apple pie or whatever it is in your family. For my family, the sacred cow was the Pernil. Pork shoulder roast, just cooked to perfection. When I decided to be a chef, one of the things that I decided to do was to take my grandfather's recipe, taught to me by my uncles, taught to me by my uncles and my mom, and from what I remember and the taste that I remember. And we created this recipe that honored my grandfather, as close to what I could say my grandfather's recipe was. And we honored that recipe, and we made a lot of money off of that recipe. And I held it close. I said, no, you can't have my recipe. You can't have my recipe. It's my grandfather's recipe. It's a family recipe. We're going to pass it down. It's a family recipe. It's a family recipe. But then I made another one, and we got these red beans and rice that just started winning international awards. We were one of the top Cajun food trucks in North America. That was pretty cool. And a lot of that was for our red beans and rice. And everybody's like, oh, what's in the red beans and rice? What's in the red beans and rice? And it was so simple. But I never shared it. But here's the thing. When it comes to the recipes and stuff that I love to cook and the things that I learned to cook, none of those recipes can be redone. You just can't do it. And I don't know why, but there is this love that has to take place before you can cook any of the stuff. Coca-Cola, Kentucky Fried Chicken, they have their secret recipes under lock and key. Well, the thing is, they're big enough to have secrets. When you're really small and the only person that knows what your food tastes like is you and a couple other people, having a secret recipe isn't necessarily the right thing to do, because nobody wants a secret from somebody they don't know. You can get a secret from Kentucky Fried Chicken or from Coca-Cola because you know these guys. I mean, they've been pushing high fructose corn syrup in you for years and doing some shady things that way, but you know these guys. So you just say, yeah, I'll just drink their sodas, and they can have their secret recipe, and they don't have to tell us what's in it. On the label, it says natural flavors. Oh my goodness, look up what natural flavors mean when it comes to vanilla and raspberry. Well, I'll just tell you, it's beaver butt, beaver glands. Anyway, yeah, if you a lot of the artificial flavors that come from natural artificial flavors are actually from the excretion of the anal glands of a beaver. So, sorry if that grossed you out, but that's kind of vanilla, raspberry. A lot of those, just look it up. It's pretty gross. Unfortunately, I'm not going to really be worried about it because we've been doing it forever. Apparently, we all like beaver butt. So, but I digress. Same thing with the chicken. It's good chicken. So everybody's like, oh, well, they've been around forever. Haven't killed anybody. When you are new and starting off and you have your recipe, people have to trust you. And they have to know what's in it. People want to know what's in stuff. And they want to try to cook it at home. I'm laughing because that's the number one reason I realized that I didn't have to hide any of my family secrets anymore as far as food was concerned. Because I once, to the temperatures, and I wrote down the recipe for a dish. And a friend took it. I wrote it down as best I could because she wanted to make this dish. And she's a great cook. And it didn't turn out for her. And I said, well, did you do this? And she goes, well, I couldn't do that, so I did this. And I was like, no, it didn't turn out. See, the thing is with a lot of recipes, especially the old cultural recipes, those old world recipes, those red beans and rice, those pernils, those smoked meats, those there's a technique that goes into doing it. And if you don't follow the technique, it's going to get ruined. And that goes for me. I can cook if I'm cooking arroz con gandules, I am going to sit there, I'm cooking it, and I've got to sit over it. I got to make the sofrito. I got to put the tomatoes in. I got to do all that stuff, and I have to be over that pot. You can't just leave the pot and walk away from it. Those old dishes, you had to raise the temperatures and lower the temperatures because sometimes you wanted a little pegao, you know, the crusty stuff at the bottom of the caldero, the pot that we used to cook rice. And sometimes you want it more mogollado, you know, soft and gooey. There's different ways and different techniques to do it. And what happens is if you don't practice, like anything else in the world, if you don't practice, you'll never learn how to do it. So, as a special treat today, I am going to end this video with my grandfather's Pernil recipe, or at least my interpretation of my grandfather's Pernil recipe. And then you guys will be able to try to do that at home. But I'm telling you, you have to do it a few times. You're gonna mess a few things up. Sometimes even when you follow the directions and you do everything right, something doesn't turn out right. Try again. Just don't continue to do the same thing if you're getting exact same results every time. Change something up. Do something different. Be something better. And enjoy this little video tidbit. All right, so everybody always asks what my grandfather's Pernil recipe is, and this is my interpretation of it. So everybody in my family is going to have their own opinion, but salt, black pepper, oregano, and garlic. That's it. More salt than garlic, more garlic than pepper, and less oregano than anything. Wrap that bad boy up. Put this rub all over the outside. Put it in an oven. Yes, an oven. Dry bake it, 350 degrees for about 45 minutes a pound. And just let it set. Make sure you do the fat side up so all the fat falls in there. You don't have to poke holes in it and all that other bull crap. No tenderizing. Just get all this on the outside. Oh yeah, put about a ½ inch of water at the bottom of your pan, covered pan. This one's gonna go in the freezer and probably come out for Easter. Or, I don't know. There you go, my grandfather's Pernil. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that show, a little different than the norm, but until next time, work hard, be kind, and have fun.